there, traders and investors. It's Rod with PAL Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth for a daily market recap. Today's a recap for Wednesday, April 28th. Hope everyone is doing well today. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing Apple stock reporting another blowout quarter with sales up 54% and authorizes $90 billion worth of share buybacks. So we'll look at some general news and events before we look at some charting for the broader sector and the overall crypto and broader market. But before we do, make sure to smash like and subscribe to the channel. So Apple earnings came in. EPS was 140 versus 99 estimated. Revenue of 89.58 billion versus 77.36 billion estimated. So a beat on both of those metrics. And moving on, S&P 500 rises to record after the Fed keeps rates near zero. So the FOMC statement today, essentially nothing changed. They said they're not even thinking about raising rates, and basically kept everything status quo for the time being, and says it will keep them there for some time. We also saw that retail sales up 4.8% in February as per StatsCan, and the loonie hits highest level since 2018 on diverging rate path expectations. So again, Apple numbers, just taking a look at the estimates here on investing.com. So we came in at 1.4 versus 98 and 89 versus 76. So a beat on both. Congrats to the bulls. And Shopify soars after earnings beat, defying post-pandemic worries. Also, Boeing posts 6 consecutive quarterly loss. Not all sunshine and rainbows just yet, but they are expecting a turning point in 2021 as the shots roll out and a return to normalcy looms. Molson Coors Beverage Company to webcast 2021 first quarter earnings conference call tomorrow. That will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, April 29th. The company will release earnings approximately 7 a.m. tomorrow as well. Moving on to the crypto space. So we saw a huge move up to the upside there on Bitcoin, and then some nasty volatility. And here we are just basically going sideways after that nice bull push there and higher high. Ethereum not really seeing much weakness at the moment, as it is clearly our lead bull in the crypto space, and pretty much all other alts just going sideways. So what I suspect is that Ethereum is going to see the majority of the gains going forward, at least in the short term, and then we should see potential rotation into some smaller and medium cap names. We also have the SEC and Ripple hearing on Friday, April 30th. So expecting some volatility leading up into that, and a potential bull move on XRP, as they are opening the call to about 4,000 or 5,000 individuals. And I plan to be on that call if I'm able to make it and get some room there on that call. So on the daily time frame on Bitcoin, we could be topping out here at EMA 26. We got above it, but we are pulling back, and we are anticipating just a daily lower high as we lost the daily uptrend. And at this point, we have tons of room to form another daily higher low, but we need to be cautious here of potential daily lower highs. But as soon as we lose the low of the previous daily candle, daily consolidation will be underway. And we got about 54 minutes left in this daily candle. We are forming a little bit of a bearish reversal candle, so if we close near the low, I would be cautious. And the low of today, $53,887 on Coinbase, going to be key going into the next daily candle. But it's entirely possible that we see a daily inside bar similar to SPY. It's possible that we see an inside bar on SPY tomorrow. We did hit a new all-time high today at 419.01, and we'll be watching. This is a potential cup and handle, and we tried to break it bullish after forming a daily bull flag. And we'll see if we can get follow through. But if we were to confirm this follow through, we'd be looking at a move to around the 425 area, 420 and 430 on the high end. If we do see this follow through, on the weekly time frame, still haven't seen any weekly consolidation since down here at 283.90. And the most important level to be watching is 410.59, as we are in a daily uptrend. We're holding EMA 12, and as long as we hold 410.59, the uptrend remains, which is the most important factor in my opinion. The dollar is seeing some further weakness today, not surprising, with the strength in stocks and the FOMC keeping rates unchanged. Potentially coming up on weekly resistance at 89.68. So we'll be watching for a potential hold of that support and maybe a potential equilibrium that forms here into the summer. And just taking a look at some other sectors real quick. SMH was getting hit hard today as well. IWM saw daily consolidation, but at this point it's a daily bull flag. QQQ, daily consolidation today as well, and a cup and handle. A little bit more pullback than we would like to see. So tech a little bit weaker than the S&P 500, and like I said, SMH was down over 1.5% today. Close near the low of the day. We will look to EMA 26 support at 247.11. And taking a look at oil, oil had a nice strong day. We've already started the next candle, so oil is a little bit ahead than the rest of the market. But again, another potential cup and handle and a daily inside bar on watch on oil. XLE had a huge day, up almost 3.5% today, and that comes off the strength of oil. The metals saw daily consolidation today, and we are still in a daily uptrend at this point and holding the EMAs, which is the most important factor. Biotech sector ended about 0.25% up and a green day today, but again, daily bull flag on watch. And XLE still hasn't changed its daily trend, so we will anticipate we need to lose the hourly uptrend to see this daily lower high being set. And we will, once this daily move tops out, once we lose the low of the previous daily candle, we'll scout a higher low here compared to 46.25. Healthcare sector seeing further daily consolidation today, watching for EMA 12 there at 121.58 as a potential bounce zone. And the financial sector all-time highs. Finished the day with a doji, very small range today. And again, we'll be watching the previous daily candle close, the low of the previous day. So tomorrow we'll be watching 35.83. If we lose that, we'll begin daily consolidation, and we'll be looking for a higher low compared to 34.42. Moving on to some individual tickers. So Apple, with its earnings, up 2.34% here after hours. We'll just bring up the after hours chart. So we did get as high as 139.50 on that reaction, looking to form a base of support here off of the EMAs. And taking a look at the daily time frame, holding EMA 12. And we will look up to potential all-time highs at 145.09. That's potentially in play tomorrow and into the end of the week. So taking a look at the bear list, we had NEXE, AMC, and MU. On the bull list, we had DFLY, Shop, and Riot. And Tesla lost 700 today, failed to close above it. We had support at 691.80, which is key. And we hit a low of 693.60. If we lose 691.80, we confirm a daily downtrend with a lower high and a lower low, and that would also break the weekly inside bar bearish and the beginning of weekly consolidation, and we'll look for a higher low compared to 539.49. So pretty much all I have for you guys today. MNMD saw a nice green day today. We broke the hourly inside bar that we mentioned from yesterday bullish, and bulls saw a huge green day, up 3.5% here after hours as well at 473. So, congrats to the bulls. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. SPY, basically just range bound, not seeing a whole lot of range and movement, not seeing a whole lot of follow through to the upside, and also not seeing very much of a reaction from the bears either. So basically just dormant at the moment and lacking direction. But we are blasting to new all-time highs. We could see this cup and handle see follow through tomorrow. And it's looking good with the strength in Apple. Taking a look at Facebook as well, as they did have earnings. I want to bring up the Facebook chart. So Facebook beats on both earnings and revenue in Q1, and the stock rose as much as 6% after hours. So taking a look at the earnings per share, $3.30 per share versus $2.37 per share forecast, and revenue of $26.17 billion versus $23.67. So a beat there on both. So Facebook and Apple both beating and up here after hours. And tomorrow, we've got some important earnings as well. In the pre-market, we're looking at, let me just bring it up here real quickly. So in the pre-market tomorrow, we're looking at Caterpillar, McDonald's, Domino's, and Altria. And the big ones after hours tomorrow will be Amazon, Neo, Twitter. Gilead also reports. And then Friday before market open will be ExxonMobil. And those are the ones that I'll be watching the most going into the rest of the week. So, going to end it there. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth for a daily market recap, and we shall see you tomorrow after market close. Take care, everybody.